Thanks for watching this live stream of Southern Illinois High School football on the WFCN News Game of the Week. The action is brought to you by Swinford Media Group and all of our sponsors. Watermark Auto Group, John A. Logan College, Black Diamond Family of Businesses, Illinois Army National Guard, Anderson Boys Trash Service, The Roofing Guys, BanTerra Bank, First Southern Bank, SIU Credit Union, Anderson's Furniture, State Bank of Whittington, City of Herrin, City of Sesser, Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, Herrin Unit 4 Schools, Johnston City Unit 1 Schools, Wit and Wisdom, The Print Shop, Blush and Ivory Bridal Boutique,
The teachers are really good, they're understanding.
All of our faculty here teach from experience.
I love it. It's so hands-on.
They want to see us succeed.
There's so many options, so many things they can choose from.
I wasn't just another statistic out there.
My advisors and my professors have been very helpful.
I've felt completely at home from the first day.
Everyone has been so welcoming and helpful and encouraging. It's made it really easy. So I would for sure recommend John A.
Hey, this is Michael Anderson, owner of Anderson Boys Trash Service. We are locally owned and operated. We are reliable and affordable. Weekly trash service. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I appreciate you, and my family appreciate the business.
Now serving residential and commercial properties with roll-off dumpster rentals available. Call 618-925-1215 or find us on Facebook at Anderson Boys Trash Service.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress knows your sleep is important. That's why our mattress studio is one of the largest in the area. We've got Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and more. Tempur-Pedic mattresses start as low as $28 a month with up to 6 years interest-free financing. And Queen mattresses start at just $179. Plus, enjoy the comfort of our 90-day sleep guarantee and same-day delivery. And now, no credit needed.
Oasis Power Sports, Marion, Illinois is your #1 stop for power sports. Oasis has a huge selection of ATVs, watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more from all major manufacturers on the lot now. ATVs starting at $16.99, motorcycles starting at $21.98, and side-by-sides starting at $77.99. Financing, get 0 down with approved credit for up to 84 months. Oasis Power Sports in Marion, Illinois. Online at oasispowersports.world.
All right, welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. This is the Johnny Logan College Why Would You Go Anywhere Else halftime show. I'm Aaron Price, once again joined alongside Garrett Smith. Our score at the half is 14-3, Indians with the lead. Let's go ahead and take you right into our Kemper CPA by the numbers so far, what we've seen in this game. Garrett, go ahead and tell us what we've seen so far.
Yeah, scoring in this contest, Aaron. A couple of short touchdowns set up by some nice plays for DuQuoin. At the 4:40 mark in the first, DuQuoin got on the board on a 3-yard run from Jonathan Brown. Then with 1:54 left to go in the first half, 2-yard run from Brown puts DuQuoin up 14-zip. And then Nashville got their lone score, 34-yard field goal from Gannon Turner with 14 seconds to go in the first half. That's where we're at score-wise, 14-3. DuQuoin on top of Nashville.
Yeah, and you saw that big interception as well that just there on your screen that one of the most thrilling moments of the game so far, and there's that field goal to get Nashville on the board. So that's where we stand, as you mentioned, Garrett, 14-3. Also, Garrett, go ahead and run through some of the other local scores we have to update you here at the half.
I'll give you some scores that are at the half. Fairfield 34-0 over CZR. That's a bit of a shocker there. I thought that'd be a closer contest, but so the Mules in command there. Sesser 16-14 over El Dorado at the half. Carterville 21-0 over Murfreesboro at the half. Other games late second quarter approaching halftime. Frankfurt 30-8 over Anna Jonesboro. Benton 28-0 over Pinckneyville. Mount Vernon 27-20 over Centralia at the half now. Just got their Flora 25-7 over Hamilton County. Let's see. And we mentioned the Fairfield lead. Harrisburg, rather, 14-0 over Herrin at the half. The Bulldogs looking for their third victory of the season. And then over on the Marion Star, it's 27-7 late second quarter. Marion Wildcats leading the Terriers of Carbondale.
All right, thank you, Garrett. You know, we've mentioned that this game tonight, it's a big game on both ends. And although DuQuoin holds a 14-3 lead, Nashville by no means out of it at this point.
No, some momentum to end the first half. Needed points, got points on a nice field goal kick from Turner. That's Gannon Turner. That's who that was, the kicker. We've seen him punt a little bit. He's looked good in special teams. Nice to have that. When you can't punch it in, you still got a guy that can go out there and boot it through the uprights, get you on the board. And we'll see if Nashville can get a stop and get the ball and try to keep with that momentum that they got late in quarter two when it looked like they weren't going to have anything, starting with the football with just a little under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and there's been so many key factors on the DuQuoin side that gotten them to this point tonight. Of course, quarterback Jonathan Brown, man, he is definitely one of the, well, of course, he's the quarterback, definitely one of the biggest players for the Indians. But, I mean, all around, he just runs the ball so much. And the 6'1" senior is a big part of DuQuoin's offense. Jeremiah Jones as well has been very good tonight at wide receiver for the Indians, and so many other players as well, adding to that 14-3 lead they hold right now over the Nashville Hornets. We talked about the Minton Rangers a little bit in the pregame show. Obviously, they are going to take first place in the River to River Mississippi. So tonight's game, not a battle for first place, but really it's a battle for second place. These two teams are tied in conference play for second place in the Mississippi Division. And win tonight would be very beneficial to secure that second place victory in the Mississippi. The DuQuoin Indians making their way back out to the field. We're going to start the second half of play here in just a few moments. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back. You're watching the WFCN Game of the Week powered by the Swinford Media Group. This has been John A. Logan College. Why would you go anywhere else? Halftime show. We'll be right back.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. From investing to purchasing a home and beyond, we are here for you. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we are your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions.
Legence Bank has helped us build our locally owned and family-operated business into the Tri-State's #1 furniture and mattress store. They've helped our dreams come true. They've been there every step of the way, and I can't imagine a better bank to work with. Thank you, Legence Bank.
From investing in you to helping our communities grow, we are committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
The teachers are really good, they're understanding.
All our faculty here teach from experience.
I love it. It's so hands-on.
They want to see us succeed.
There's so many options, so many things they can choose from.
I wasn't just another like statistic out there.
My advisors and my professors have been very helpful.
I've felt completely at home from the first day.
Everyone has been so welcoming and helpful and encouraging. It's made it really easy. So I would for sure recommend John A.
Oasis Power Sports Marion, Illinois is your #1 stop for power sports. Oasis has a huge selection of ATVs, watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more from all major manufacturers on the lot now. ATVs starting at $16.99, motorcycles starting at $21.98, and side-by-sides starting at $77.99. Financing, get 0 down with approved credit for up to 84 months. Oasis Power Sports in Marion, Illinois. Online at oasispowersports.world.
All right, welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. I'm Aaron Price, once again joined alongside Garrett Smith. We've got about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Garrett, talk a little bit about, obviously the Indians, they get the ball coming out of the half, but Hornets, man, the second they get the ball, they're going to have to go to work.
Yeah, they really will. And it starts with now DuQuoin was able to really, take advantage of the tempo of this ball game. They were able to fly down the field and score on that first possession. But then the second one, they really impressed me managing the clock and, bleeding that thing down and running a long possession, even though Nashville did get the ball back and score 3. It seemed like Nashville was going to get more than that if they had more time. So the fact that DuQuoin was able to do that, keep a 2-score lead, and still get the ball to start the second half. Huge victory in that first half. Yeah, if you look at it that way from DuQuoin's perspective, and now you've got 2 more quarters where you're already thinking about, all right, how can we manage the time again? But you don't want to get too much out of your rhythm because Jonathan Brown's been an issue on your quarterback keepers. Nashville's had a hard time stopping him. They've done it a few times, but the majority of the times Brown has had his way going up the gut and working off his linemen. And Nashville has to find an answer to him, or else it's going to be a long second half and a loss. If you're Nashville's, if you're looking at it from Nashville's point of view, 14-3, getting close to second half action from Van Meter Field in DuQuoin. Indians will return, start with the football in quarter 3.
Once again, we would like to thank all the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Wouldn't be possible without their support, so thank you to Illinois Medical Center, John A. Logan College, Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, and many, many others. We'll read them all here in just a moment, as here's the return. Very good return for the Indians out near the 45-yard line. That was
Malik Thomas that time.
So that's where they will start this second half. And here we go. Brown keeping it himself down near the 48, 49-yard line for a short gain. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now for the DuQuoin Indians, just shy of the 50. Nashville looking for a stop here. Get the ball back in their hands without allowing another DuQuoin score here. Hands off once again. Won't be quite enough for the first down as he is down around the 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, he was refusing to go down there for a bit.
Yep. Third down and just 2 yards to go now for the DuQuoin Indians on the 47-yard line. Give it to your running back. The quarterback keeps it himself. It shouldn't be too difficult. And he's in first down territory and brought down around the 40. There is a flag on the field. Wait to see what the penalty is. It'll be on Nashville. Face mask penalty against the Hornets. So that'll be more yardage in the Indians' favor. It'll move them all the way up to the 42-yard line, I believe. Correction, 26. I don't know what I was thinking, Garrett. I was going the opposite direction is what I was doing.
Just off there, right?
Just about 20 yards off. That ain't much in football, right?
Hey, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but do you
if I'm wrong,
credit to you for calling yourself out.
First and 10 from the 26, 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's the snap. Keeps himself so far.
He's got a man. Oh, he had a receiver. And it's still going to be Jones who's going to move inside the 10. It looked like he did have that was Carter Miller.
Yeah, he had Miller open in the end zone, but man, he still got a big gain from that. First down all the way up to the 7-yard line. What a gain there for the Indians, and they're into the end zone, or into the red zone. Nine minutes, 30 seconds. First and 10 from the 7. Here's the snap. Hands it off to his back. Still on his feet, past the 5, and he's in there. It's another touchdown for the DuQuoin Indians on Aiden Adams, the running back. Indians take a 23 lead over the Nashville Hornets here in front of their own home crowd. And man, the Indians fans, Garrett, they are fired up, and they have reason to be in this game so far.
They controlled this one from the jump, Aaron. They've been really impressive. And they continue to build that lead. They'll go for the point after here. Snap, hold, and the point after is good.
That point after is good. 21-3. Indians with the lead. Still a lot of game left, though. We'll take a brief break. We'll be right back. You're watching the WFCN News Game of the Week.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. From investing to purchasing a home and beyond, we are here for you. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we are your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions.
Legence Bank has helped us build our locally owned and family-operated business into the Tri-State's #1 furniture and mattress store. They've helped our dreams come true. They've been there every step of the way, and I can't imagine a better bank to work with. Thank you, Legence Bank.
From investing in you to helping our communities grow, we are committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. The Indians answering again, 21-3. And man, that was a quick drive to start this second half, Garrett. Still 9:17 to go, and the Nashville Hornets going to have a chance here to answer right back. They had that field goal in the first half, and that's the only points they've been able to get on the board so far. Back to the 17-yard line. That's where we'll pick it up, past the 20. Still on his feet, past the 30. past the 35. He's brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. 37-yard line is where the Nashville Hornets will set up shop.
That's Owen Diedrich. I think they're going to give him progress to the 40. It looked like he didn't actually hit the turf till he was at the 40. I think that's where they're going to put it.
Looks
so
like they are.
another really good return for Diedrich. And Nashville needed that one.
And good returns can help you. All the way to the 40-yard line. That's where it'll be 1st and 10. 9:08 to go in this third quarter. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Great defense from the Indians and on that drive. And
Not a whole lot there.
if anything. Yep, 2nd and 10. They didn't have a loss there or a gain. Here's the snap. Looking for a guy. Big throw.
Stigman out of reach. Looking for his receiver, Berkner. Quickly, 3rd and 10 for Nashville.
Third down and 10. Here's the snap.
Stigman looking right sideline, has a guy, he hauls it in. 1st down completion into the hands of Gannon Turner.
Boy, that was a risky play, but it paid off. Sometimes when you're in the case where the Hornets are here, got to do stuff like that, and it pays off for him there.
Got to push the envelope a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when you're backed against the wall like Nashville is.
Ball's on their own 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of a yard or so. Second and 9. Good gain.
And Seaton brings up another crucial 3rd down for the Hornets.
3rd down and 7. Or excuse me, 3 for the Hornets. So definitely manageable here.
Stigman. They go right back to the back. He's got a 1st down and more. Big 1st down from Carson Seaton. Nashville moving the football.
Something they've not done very quickly so far in this game, but this possession kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line.
And looking ahead, they score here, you'll probably think they'll go for 2 to cut it to 10 because they got a field goal kicker that can knock it through. 10-point game, need a touchdown and a field goal, but they got to get this one first. Another one to Seaton. Out across the 30, and he breaks free. Seaton somehow got out of the pile, and he's gone.
Touchdown.
Out of nowhere.
Touchdown, Nashville Hornets. Seaton got out of the dog pile, and he adds to Nashville's total. Exactly what they needed there. And just like that, it's 21-9, and I happen to agree with you, Garrett. No reason to not go for the 2-point conversion here. But they're not going to do that. At least not appearing to do that, as they'll set up for the extra kick. Here they go, and the kick is good. But then again, you have to also say, what you just made a point of, Garrett. They got a good kicker. If you're guaranteed pretty much to get the extra point, why not just go ahead and take it? 21-10. Indians hold the lead, but it's a 11-point lead. They cut it to following the touchdown.
Hey, I got a couple surprise scores for you, Aaron Price.
Okay, I'd love to hear them.
Well, one, Marion's still leading over Carbondale, but that was a 27-0 game. That game's now 27-14. So Carbondale's coming back a little bit. But a shocker right now, in my opinion, Mount Vernon They've been leading the whole time over Centralia. They're up 41-20
Oh, my.
on Centralia on the road. And then you've got El Dorado has taken the lead in the third quarter over SesserSam. They're up 20-16 in that one. So another night of fun scores all around the region, and it seems like there's been a couple upsets every week. There's a couple brewing again here tonight in Week 8.
There's that DuQuoin touchdown from earlier, and there's the Nashville touchdown we just saw. Thanks to our replay crew down on the sidelines.
Strong kick returned by McClanahan, and he's leveled as he crosses the 25-yard line.
Special thanks to our replay crew down on the sideline, Drew Smith. I get you guys confused sometimes.
You
Drew
had
Smith
that right.
and Quincy King.
You had that right.
Yeah. So 1st and 10. And the Indians will set up on the 27-yard line with 6 minutes, 50 seconds. Man, if you're the Hornets here, you'd love to get an early stop and get the ball back. Definitely enough time to work with to get back in this game. Unquestionably for a team like Nashville. Here's the snap, hands it off.
That's Jones. He's got a first down and hangs on to the football out across the 45-yard line where he's taken down.
A first down and more for Jones. Comes through again for the Indians. Six minutes in this third quarter. Here's the snap. Thought about handing off to Jones, but doesn't. Keeps it himself. Still on his feet. First down. Maybe a yard short.
They're motioning for a first down.
Yeah. First down for the Indians. On the 43-yard line.
Into plus territory.
As you mentioned, Garrett, DuQuoin's done a very good job of running down the clock. And probably a good idea at this point. Still on his feet.
And we got a flag thrown in towards the end of the play, and I think Adams might have drawn something there as they were trying to bring him down.
Yeah, he's getting some words on the sideline from.
Yeah, he's going to, that extra effort drew a face mask penalty. Nashville having to bring him down, so tack on some more yards for Adams and the Indians.
First and 10 from the 36. Indians 21, Hornets 10. I'll say tonight, Garrett, down on the field, we have a veteran. I was noticing when I was down there earlier, we have a veteran reffing crew down there on the field tonight.
Do we?
We do. All the guys who've been doing this 20, 30 plus years. Not all of them, but many of them have.
Well, it seems like, we'll knock on wood, but it seems like there's not really been many complaints. So that's it shows that they're vets. So,
Yes.
I mean, pretty good job from the crew.
What the holdup is here.
Yeah, just as we're giving you guys some credit, you guys are taking your time out here. Looks like we're ready to go, Aaron.
Boy, those Bearcats having a tough time in Fairfield tonight.
Yes, they are. What was it? It's still
40-0 now.
Well, yes, it is. It's a couple of teams with 4 wins, so Fairfield in good shape. We've got another stoppage.
Tell you what, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching the WFCN game of the week.
Hey, this is Michael Anderson, owner of Anderson Boys Trash Service. We are locally owned and operated. We are reliable and affordable. Weekly trash service. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I appreciate you, and my family appreciate the business.
Now serving residential and commercial properties with roll-off dumpster rentals available. Call 618-925-1215 or find us on Facebook at Anderson Boys Trash Service.
All right, welcome back to the WFCN game of the week.
Adams with a first down pickup just as we were coming back on. But new set of downs for DuQuoin.
Five minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself, and that won't be a gain of much. Shy of the 25-yard line. Takes a minute to get up. He's back on his feet. So they'll spot it around the 26-yard line. That's where it will be 2nd and 8. Indians burning some more time off this clock. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Adams on the carry. That will be...
Nashville seems to think they poked the ball out.
And
it is Nashville football.
Big break for the Nashville Hornets. So it's a turnover on downs, and the Nashville Hornets will take over the ball from the 24-yard line. Big opportunity here to make this an even closer game, Garrett.
Yeah, got to cash in. Big break, big force from your defense. Getting a stop, getting the ball. Now, offense comes back to work. Stigman rolling to the right, looking downfield, gets it, has a man, and it's caught. He hits his receiver, and going past the 30, down to the 22-yard line goes Gannon Turner.
What a play from Gannon Turner.
Hit him in stride, too. I mean, a perfect throw from Stigman.
We'll have to get a replay on that from our crew down on the sidelines. That moves the ball all the way up to the Hornets' own 23-yard line.
That's making it pretty interesting. A big play there. Nashville looking to get up there and get another play off where the defense can settle in. Looks like someone jumped on the defensive side.
They could use that too.
Yeah, free 5 yards. First and 5. That'll move them inside the red zone at the 18-yard line.
And here's the snap. Hands it off.
Up the middle, there goes Seaton. First down gain for him.
Nashville working quick.
It's getting pretty interesting.
It's the opposite of what DuQuoin's been doing, working slow, burning that time, which is what they need to be doing. But Nashville, they're in get up and go mode. 3:23 here in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Hands it off once again to Seaton. And he is brought down by a Pride of Indians finally.
Inside the 10. See where they have him marked. Looks like the 7.
Yep. Good eye.
Hey, you got to guess. Sometimes you're right,
Yeah.
sometimes you're wrong. I just happen to be right on that one. Stigman with a back to his left. Will they go back to Seaton?
They do. That's going to be close.
He is just shy, but it should
Be a first.
should be a first down.
Yeah, it was 2nd and 6, so yeah, it will be a first down. 1st and goal, 1 yard to go for the Hornets, and you'd think if they got 4 tries, they can make it in.
Not even 7 minutes ago, the lead was 21-3. Nashville a chance to pull this one close. And we've got a flag that's going to be on the offense. Illegal formation against Nashville. So that'll at least give DuQuoin a little bit of breathing room down there on the goal line with 2:23 to go in the third.
So it'll be 1st and goal now at the 6-yard line after the 5-yard penalty moves them back. Nashville looking to make it 21-16 with a touchdown here. But the Indians have some room to work with now following the penalty.
Stigman with Seaton to his left. Stigman will keep. He'll dump it off to Seaton, and he is in.
The ball got loose for a second, but he recovered it.
I think they said he already crossed the plane, but you're right. He recovered it even if it was a fumble. That's a touchdown for Nashville.
A needed touchdown for Nashville, 21-16. Will be interesting to see what they do here, Garrett. We'll get a couple replays loaded for you from our sideline crew here in a moment. Looks like they're going to set up for 2. Here we go. Keeps it himself, looking for a man, tosses it. That's good. 2-point conversion successful following.
That's the other Seaton. That's Carter.
Yeah. Following the successful 2-point conversion, it's a closer game. DuQuoin 21, Hornets 18. Getting a little interesting as we got 1:59 to go here left in the third quarter. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. You're listening to the WFCN News Game of the Week.
The teachers are really good, they're understanding.
All our faculty here teach from experience.
I love it. It's so hands-on.
They want to see us succeed.
There's so many options, so many things they can choose from.
I wasn't just another statistic out there.
My advisors and my professors have been very helpful.
I've felt completely at home from the first day.
Everyone has been so welcoming and helpful and encouraging. It's made it really easy. So I would for sure recommend John A.
All right, welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. I'm Aaron Price, joined alongside Garrett Smith. Let's take a look again at that touchdown we just saw, Garrett, from the Nashville Hornets. Man, he found him. And, yeah, you're right. It came loose once he was already in the end zone. But
we've got a kick out of bounds here.
Looks like they're going to re-kick the ball, Garrett.
Seen that a couple times now.
Yeah, more than usual. Indians 21, Hornets 18. Indians looking to add to something here. Setting up for the kick once again. And here's the kick.
Fielded at the 20. Return man McClanahan out to the 45, and he's dropped before midfield.
What a job by McClanahan there. Nearly to the 50-yard line on that return. That's what the Indians need. Ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10.
Very important drive, very important possession. If you can find a way into the end zone, you've got that 2-score buffer again if you're DuQuoin.
Here's Jones.
He is stood up, trying to stay alive, but a whole group of Hornets jump on top of him back at the 40-yard line. We'll see where they give him forward progress.
I don't know how the ball didn't get loose off there, Garrett. Man, that was quite a defensive showing from the Hornets.
And they've got his progress way up there. They'll just leave it right there, 2nd and 10. I don't think Nashville's too happy with it. I think they wanted him back a few extra yards, but that's where they'll keep it. 2nd and 10 at the 47, approaching midfield. DuQuoin needing a big play. Can the Stars, Brown, or Jones give him one? How about Adams? Pushes off to the left side. He breaks 1, breaks 2, pushing forward. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. He crosses midfield, gets brought down at the 44 of Nashville.
We do have an injured Indian on the field, so with that, we'll take a moment for a break. Apologies there. And we'll be right back. You're watching the WFCN Game of the Week.
Oasis Power Sports Marion, Illinois is your #1 stop for power sports. Oasis has a huge selection of ATVs, watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more from all major manufacturers on the lot now. ATVs starting at $16.99, motorcycles starting at $21.98, and side-by-sides starting at $77.99. Financing, get 0 down with approved credit for up to 84 months. Oasis Power Sports in Marion, Illinois. Online at oasispowersports.world.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. The injured Indian, McClanahan, is back up.
Do what? Oh, yeah.
And here we go. 3rd and short for the Indians. Here's the snap. That'll be well enough for a 1st down, and he's brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. That's Jones. $30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. They might just let it bleed out as much as they can. They got 14 seconds on the...
they'll have to snap it one more time, but it does appear they're going to take the 3-point lead into the 4th quarter. Brown gets the snap, rolls to the right. He's looking to move on his own, cuts back at the 30, and he's brought down. That's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd. DuQuoin 21, Nashville 18. We've got a good one on our hands on the WFCN Game of the Week, powered by Swinford Media Group.
Oasis Power Sports Marion, Illinois is your #1 stop for power sports. Oasis has a huge selection of ATVs, watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more from all major manufacturers on the lot now. ATVs starting at $16.99, motorcycles starting at $21.98, and side-by-sides starting at $77.99. Financing, get 0 down with approved credit for up to 84 months. Oasis Power Sports in Marion, Illinois. Online at oasispowersports.world.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. From investing to purchasing a home and beyond, we are here for you. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we are your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions.
Legence Bank has helped us build our locally owned and family-operated business into the Tri-State's #1 furniture and mattress store. They've helped our dreams come true. They've been there every step of the way, and I can't imagine a better bank to work with. Thank you, Legence Bank.
From investing in you to helping our communities grow, we are committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
Hi Wildcat fans, I'm Brad Poole, president of the Watermark Auto Group. I invite you to come experience the fastest, friendliest, and fairest car buying in our little corner of the world. Our friendly sales representatives will provide you in writing with our best price, trade value, monthly payments, all within minutes of your request. No pressure, no hurdles, no tricks, and no surprises. Experience the Watermark difference for yourself at Watermark Ford Hyundai or Watermark Nissan of Marion. Fast, friendly, fair. That's Watermark.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. We're into the fourth quarter, and it's Indians with the football. 3rd and 5. They had a correction, 3rd and 7. They had one play to get off during our break. Indians holding a 21-18 lead over the Hornets, and man, crucial, Garrett, for the Hornets to get a stop here. Here's the snap. That'll be enough for the first down. First down, Indians. Down near the 20-yard line.
Seems like that's been the story, Aaron. When DuQuoin's needed a big play, they've come through. A lot of third down conversions, especially there on that first drive, and resulted in 7 points, and looking to do the same here. A couple of nice big plays. That's incomplete. Brown's pass
to Jones. It's
kind of off balance
yeah.
pass, and it never really got to its intended target.
10:39 here in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time left for some interesting stuff in this game. Any other score updates that stick out to you, Garrett?
Sesser's taking a lead 24-20. Going into the fourth, Carterville 28-7 at Murphy. Looks like they're going to move to 8-0.
Short gain for the Indians past the 15-yard line. Third and 5.
Huge play here.
Yes.
DuQuoin the fans getting behind their team, needing a big first down.
Yes. So here we go. 10 minutes exactly on the clock. Here's the snap over the head. He recovers it, and he's brought down.
That's behind the original line. That's going to be a huge loss. 4th and around maybe 11 yards, maybe even 12 coming here.
Man, that gets you fired up if you're a Hornets fan.
Needed a break, and you got one.
Yeah. Huge break. That's almost exactly, other than interception, that's pretty much all you can ask for if you're a Hornets fan on that play. 4th and 12. But they're going to go for it.
Brown throws. It's caught. First and goal.
That's caught by Jones.
What a gutsy play call for the Indians, and it pays off again.
Jeremiah Jones all the way to around the 5-yard line. And he brings it into the red zone for the Indians offense. First and goal.
Brown with the keeper. He'll get a couple. Second and goal coming for DuQuoin.
Nashville defense going to have to really step it up here. 6 yards to go now. 2nd and 6. Indians fans still fired up.
Eight and a half minutes left. DuQuoin looking to go back up 2 scores. Adams dropped at the 5. Pickup of 1 yard. Another third down coming.
And Adams is down. Adams down on that play, and he's in some pain. Any other quick updates you got to pass along, Garrett, during this injury timeout?
Some other scores we got. Benton 42-7 last word over Pinckneyville. West Frankfort leading Anna Jonesboro 54-8. Carterville 28-7 in the fourth over Murphy. Mount Vernon 44-20 over Centralia. Flora 39-15 over Hamilton County in the fourth. Fairfield 50-zip, you mentioned that one, over Christopher. That's in the fourth. Sesser clinging to a 4-point 24-20 lead over El Dorado in the fourth. Marion still 27-14 over Carbondale. 14-7 in the fourth. Harrisburg leading Herrin. And I think that's what we got right now.
Well, that Harrisburg-Herrin game is it's in the fourth, but
that's a good one.
That's a good one going on. Keep our eyes on that one. Herrin looking to still for their first victory of the season. Man, that would be big if they were able to get back in that.
Yeah, just a one-score game. Anything can happen at any given time, especially when you're within one score. And that's where they're at right now. DuQuoin's got some momentum building back. They're tending to one of their guys down on offense, but it's been a fun game here for sure, Aaron. And you know, it's been a game of swings. We've seen DuQuoin swing first, and then Nashville punches back, and now DuQuoin trying to answer yet again and try to get this back up to a 2-score lead.
And still checking out Adams there on the sideline. Looks to be a leg injury. And they're bringing him back up with some help from his fellow teammates. Eight minutes and 18 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of game to play.
Aaron, Carbondale has scored again. It's 27-21. So talk about on the Swinford Media Group network right now between the Marion Star and the WFCN. Two really good ball games that you guys can tune into.
Here's the snap.
He's short, the ball's out. Looks like Nashville was the first on it. We'll see if they got it back. No, Nashville's got it. Nashville football with 8:01 to go. They force another turnover. This time it's on the goal line.
At the time when you can least afford it, if you're the DuQuoin Indians, a turnover in Nashville still has a chance in this game with 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. But they're going to have a long way to go to do it. First and 10 from the 3.
97 yards.
Yeah,
but if you can do it and punch it in, you have your first lead of the night.
Well, and if you run it right, you can easily, with a full field, blow 8 minutes off the clock. So.
You definitely could. But, you know, at this point, this juncture in the ball game, you're not even worried about the time.
No.
If you can get in, you get in. Take the lead. Trust your defense, which is coming up big here in the second half. Stigman. Hand off to the running back. Doesn't look like a whole lot there.
Well, there's been a lot of turnovers in tonight's game, Garrett.
Yeah, a couple of strips and an interception.
Yep. That'll be a gain of just 1, 2nd and 9. Well, I guess if there's a time for the DuQuoin defense to lock in and hold them, this would be the best place to do it, right by our own end zone. See what they can do here. Here's the snap, looking for a man. Big throw. Incomplete. Flags all over the field. Indians fans obviously not liking that. It's likely going to be on the Indians. It'll be pass interference. See where this moves the Hornets to. That'll move them to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, Aaron, when you take shots downfield, you put a lot of pressure on not just the DBs, but on the officials. If you make a good play,
and
try to go get the football, you're going to have a shot at having that flag thrown, and now we've got one thrown against the offense.
Another flag.
Looks like
on Nashville.
False start.
That's how football goes sometimes. Obviously not offsetting penalties, but back and forth.
Well, I think Nashville takes the trade just fine because that's got them off the doorstep. They're out to the 14.
Hands it off.
Seaton. He's going to get a couple yards before he's dropped down.
Second down. 7 minutes to go in this game. 2nd and 13. Nashville looking for a play here. On the 16-yard line. And here they go. Brown looking for a man.
Stigman hits his guy. That's Turner again. Turner's had some big catches in this game. That's also the same guy that's who kicked that field goal, Gannon Turner. So he's been very active.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Hornets from the 22-yard line. Needing something here. Here's the snap. Looking for a man. What?
Incomplete. Jumping in there and deflecting the pass was Hunter Martin. 4th down for Nashville.
That's exactly what the Indians needed to do there. So 4th and 7 now. Let's see what the Hornets do. Looks like they're going to
they're going to boot it away. So a big stand.
Good roll for the Hornets.
Yeah, really good punt.
Down to the 18-yard line.
But DuQuoin's fine with that.
Yeah.
Defense comes up with a big stand. They get the ball back with a 3-point lead. 6 and some change to go in this contest on the WFCN Game of the Week.
Hi, Wildcat fans. I'm Brad Poole, president of the Watermark Auto Group. I invite you to come experience the fastest, friendliest, and fairest car buying in our little corner of the world. Our friendly sales representatives will provide you in writing with our best price, trade value, monthly payments, all within minutes of your request. No pressure, no hurdles, no tricks, and no surprises. Experience the Watermark difference for yourself at Watermark Ford Hyundai or Watermark Nissan of Marion. Fast, friendly, fair. That's Watermark.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. Indians 21, Hornets 18, but the Indians have the ball back. And that'll be close to first down territory on the carry from Jonathan Brown. 2nd and 2 for the Indians. Second and a long one. Here's the snap, keeps it himself. No reason not to, and that should be, it's going to be close, but should be enough for the first down. We'll see. It is. Moving the chains.
And now, Aaron, the time's starting to become a factor. Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, the DuQuoin Indians have been really good at blowing time so far this game, and this is a good time to continue doing that, Garrett.
Yeah, just if we're under 5 minutes, Nashville's going to have to start wondering, hey, we got to get some stops. We might have to use some timeouts. Certainly can't give up a touchdown. I mean, if you give up anything, it needs to be a field goal. You give up a touchdown here, you're in trouble. If you're the Nashville Hornets, even with how quick you guys can move, you can't fall down 2 scores.
And here we go. Hands it off.
Oh, nice tackle in the backfield from Nashville. The carry that time was Raymond Davis.
Yep. Clock still ticking, 4:25. Second and 11. They'll have a loss 1.
Yeah, not going to be in any rush if you're DuQuoin. Aaron, Marion led 27-0 in the first. They now trail 28-27 at Carbondale.
Boy, 2 really good games here late on the Swinford Media Group.
It was
you got the split screen available. Good time to do that. If you're on YouTube, you can find the Marion Carbondale game on just by searching Swinford Media Group. You can find our game by searching WFCN News. That also viewing on YouTube typically gives you a better streaming availability, so better idea to you're watching the full game.
I've got it pulled up right now. I'm watching Marion Star, and obviously watching ours.
Hands it off.
Oh, what a big breakout play. There's Jones down the sideline to the 40, to the 30, down to the 20, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Huge play from Jeremiah Jones once again of the DuQuoin Indians. Knocking on the door with 3 minutes, 7 seconds left. Huge play. Garrett, that's a candidate for a thrilling moment of the game.
It's got to be the front runner right now, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, he is amped up, too, as he's coming to the sideline.
Indians fans are ecstatic. He is ecstatic, and he has every reason to be.
You see how much it means to him. He's wanting this one bad, and he's made all kinds of big plays. None are bigger than that one right there.
Here's the snap. Gain of a few, maybe 1 or 2. Not too much on that one.
Yeah, right at the 15-yard line now, or maybe a little shy of it. 2:55 left.
We'll try to get you a replay of that last play from our sideline crew. Quincy King, Drew Smith down there getting all the replays for us tonight. Thank you to them. We've had a lot of them tonight.
Getting close to that territory, Aaron. You get a big stop here and make a third down, you might see Nashville call a timeout.
2:20 to go. And that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be. It's going to be. Yeah, Nashville's not going to burn that much time and call one. So, DuQuoin wants to get on the right, or on the same page. 2:21 left in the contest.
Let's keep it here. And
how about that Marion one?
Yeah, you're watching that Marion game, Garrett. Let's look at.
How about some of these games? I know we've got a dandy going on here, but
yeah,
all kinds of great action in Southern Illinois here tonight.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that Marion game, and here's a replay of. Let's see, what is this? That was the last play. Oh, that's the turnover from earlier. Working on getting some updated video into the press box. 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Coin holding a 4 a 3-point lead over the Nashville Hornets. So DuQuoin blows one of their timeouts. Nashville still has some timeouts to burn. And here we go. Brown with a good gain for the Indians. That will be close.
He's about a yard short, Aaron.
Yep. 3rd down and just 1 yard to go with 2 minutes. As you
Ball on the 9.
you mentioned, Garrett, see what Nashville does. They got some timeouts left.
Got a couple finals. Harrisburg 14-7 over Herrin. Sesser 24-20 over El Dorado. 3rd and 1 here. 1:40 left. A first down here can pretty much ice this ball game for DuQuoin. And we've got a timeout.
That's taken by
the Indians.
Yep, taken by DuQuoin. I'll once again keep it here. Go ahead and quickly read over, Garrett, some of the other
As we mentioned,
scores.
Sesser 24-20. They survive an upset attempt from El Dorado. Harrisburg 14-7. That's a final over Herrin. Those are our 2 finals thus far. Mount Vernon 44-26 over Centralia. Carterville officially 8-0, 28-7 over Murphy. Flora 39-23 over Hamilton County. 56-12, Fairfield knocks off Christopher.
We'll have our full game recap from all across the region, all the local scores posted up later tonight on WFCN News. One more regular season week of football, Garrett. We'll be at Johnston City next week.
As they host the Red Devils.
That'll be enough.
That's plenty.
For an Indians first down. The biggest first down, arguably, of this game for the DuQuoin Indians. 1 minute, 31 seconds to go in this game. Timeout called on the field. We'll go ahead and take one as well. We'll be right back. You're watching the WFCN Game of the Week.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress knows your sleep is important. That's why our mattress studio is one of the largest in the area. We've got Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and more. Tempur-Pedic mattresses start as low as $28 a month with up to 6 years interest-free financing. And Queen mattresses start at just $179. Plus, enjoy the comfort of our 90-day sleep guarantee and same-day delivery. And now, no credit needed.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. Tensions high here in DuQuoin. Indians holding a 21-18 lead, and they just got a big first down, looking to capitalize on that and seal the deal tonight. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself, nearly brought down, still on his feet, and he is over the 5-yard line. And another timeout called for Nashville.
Yeah, they're going to have to burn another one. They're going to have to use the third and final one here in a moment. But 1:25 left. DuQuoin inching closer, trying to survive this comeback attempt from the Nashville Hornets.
And DuQuoin, they have to be careful, though, as well, because we know what happened last time they were in this
Don't get greedy. Don't try to get it. You don't have to try to push for an extra yard. It's not the end of the world if you don't score, because Nashville would have a lot of work to do. You got to really secure the football if you're DuQuoin. That's the big key right now. If you're an Indian, got to take care of the football. Can't let something poke free and give Nashville some hope.
21-18. DuQuoin looking to make that 27-18 with a touchdown here. As the timeout ends, they've just got 3 yards to go. Second down. And here we go. Nashville defense needs to lock in here. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. He's going to be short.
Well, they're sure making it interesting, Aaron.
Yeah. Third down. We'll see if it's 1 or 2 yards. Hard to tell from our vantage point. A lot of the Indians taking a minute to get back up, understandably, and Nashville's going to burn their last timeout. Yeah, well, Garrett, my favorite day of the whole football season is, if you want me to be honest, 2 favorite days. Well, you know what? Let's just say 3 favorite days.
Yeah, you just keep going up.
Now I'll keep it here.
Week 1, Friday.
Week 1.
Week 2, Friday.
No,
Week 3,
no, no,
Friday.
no, no. Week 1, Friday. It's fresh. Get to see all the teams. Second favorite day is playoff pairing day.
That's a good one.
And then my third favorite day, it's kind of an if applicable, if we have a local team make it to state. That's my other.
I always like day 1 of the postseason.
Yeah, that's good.
So many teams going, playing. You get scores coming in from left and right.
Yeah.
That's what I've always liked. Obviously, all your choices were great as well. But, this is a great night of football. Also, he is short. Brown will be short. It'll be 4th and goal.
Nashville defense stepping up there.
4th and goal at the 2. 28 on the play clock.
1 minute.
DuQuoin's going to bleed this play clock down as far as they're able before snapping the football. They do have 1 timeout left. Nashville's out of timeouts.
Play clock 6, 5, 4. And they're going to call a timeout. So 35.2 seconds left. The Indians call their last timeout. Regardless if they get the touchdown or not here, Garrett, Nashville, they have a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, but if you're Nashville, obviously it does matter if they scored or don't.
Oh, yes. That
touchdown here and it's over. So, yeah, I mean, I think they'd be fine saying, hey, you have 98 yards. At least you have the ball and have a shot, as opposed to, hey, we're kicking it off. You're down 2 scores. This game's all but over. So they'll take their chances. You got a guy in Stigman who can heave it, and you've got some talented receivers. And on top of that, if they make a play at the ball, you never know. You get a couple pass interference calls, march down the field. That'll stop the clock. Sidelines your friend for a team that's out of timeouts needing to stop the clock. Crazier things have happened for sure. But if you're Nashville, you've got to find a way to keep them from getting 2 yards on this next play.
There's one thing I like about football, Garrett. It's how quickly the game can change, especially late like this. We'll see what happens. The DuQuoin Indians 2 yards away from winning this game. Tension's high. And here is the snap. Keeps it himself.
He is in. Touchdown, Jonathan Brown. DuQuoin with a 4th down goal line score with 31 seconds left, and they're back up by 2 scores over Nashville.
And that seals the deal for the Indians. It works out 27-18. Indians with the lead. 31 seconds to go. Set up for the extra point.
A point after to go up by 10.
And the extra point is good. 28-18. Indians with the lead. And they are going to likely march to another victory this season. They only have 1 loss against the Rangers, and they're going to be a team to watch. We'll watch the last 31 seconds of this game coming up right after the break. Stay tuned.
Oasis Power Sports Marion, Illinois is your #1 stop for power sports. Oasis has a huge selection of ATVs, watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more from all major manufacturers on the lot now. ATVs starting at $16.99, motorcycles starting at $21.98, and side-by-sides starting at $77.99. Financing, get 0 down with approved credit for up to 84 months. Oasis Power Sports in Marion, Illinois. Online at oasispowersports.world.
Welcome back to the WFCN News Game of the Week. 31.2 seconds. Nashville. Yeah, it's pretty much the Coins game at this point, but why not add something? No reason not to try, right?
Yeah, I mean, try to score. You never know. You get a kickoff return here. You still got time. You can go for the onside. Obviously, the likelihood of that's pretty low, but it's not 0. So, I mean, you still got to give it an effort if you're the Hornets.
Here's the kickoff.
Good kick. Inside the 15 where it's fielded by Diedrich. He's not got a whole lot of breathing room. He's dropped before getting to the 25, and there's coincidentally 25 seconds left.
A yard a second.
That won't do him any good at this point, will it?
No. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. The Nashville Hornets looking for a miracle.
Both teams out of timeouts, so we've got football the rest of the way here. The final 25. Give it off. This is Seton. Whole lot of yardage, but they are fighting the clock. Down to 18 seconds. They're out nearing their own 45. Timer's going, 15 seconds. Nashville just doesn't have enough time to get 2 scores in.
No.
Stigman, incomplete. 9 seconds left.
Don't miss the Deaconess-Illinois postgame show coming up right after this brief break. We'll recap all the local scores. That Carterville-Murphy game, were they playing at Murphy or at Carterville?
It was
Garrett?
at Murfreesboro
Murphy, okay.
this evening.
About to say, I got a few messages about a power outage over there, so I was wondering. All right, here we go. Big throw, and that'll do it. Oh, 5. Still got 5 seconds.
You're jumping the gun a
I
little
know.
bit, Aaron Price.
44-yard line, 3rd and 10, 5.1 seconds to go. Nashville likely with their last play of the ballgame here.
And what a huge win again for DuQuoin. They are going to be 7-1, Aaron, and a chance to get their 8th victory. That's going to do it. Good carry up the gut, but it's going to be a short, or Nashville will come up short, 28-18, the final. DuQuoin moves to 7-1.
On a big win at home. Home crowd, 28-18, your final score over the Nashville Hornets. Jonathan Brown and the DuQuoin Indians marching to 7-1 on the season. We'll have a recap of it all coming up in the Deaconess-Illinois postgame show. That's right after this.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. From investing to purchasing a home and beyond, we are here for you. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we are your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions.
Legence Bank has helped us build our locally owned and family-operated business into the Tri-State's #1 furniture and mattress store. They've helped our dreams come true. They've been there every step of the way, and I can't imagine a better bank to work with. Thank you, Legence Bank.
From investing in you to helping our communities grow, we are committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
Thanks for watching this live stream of Southern Illinois High School football on the WFCN News Game of the Week. The action is brought to you by Swinford Media Group and all of our sponsors. Watermark Auto Group, John A. Logan College, Black Diamond Family of Businesses, Illinois Army National Guard, Anderson Boys Trash Service, The Roofing Guys, BankFirst Bank, First Southern Bank, SIU Credit Union, Anderson's Furniture, State Bank of Whittington, City of Herrin, City of Sesser, Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, Herrin Unit 4 Schools, Johnston City Unit 1 Schools, Wit and Wisdom, The Print Shop, Blush and Ivory Bridal Boutique,
All right, welcome back to the WFCN Game of the Week, powered by the Swinford Media Group. I'm Aaron Price, once again joined alongside Garrett Smith. This is the Deaconess, Illinois Medical Center post-game show. As always, we'd like to thank the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. John A. Logan College, Anderson's Furniture, Deaconess, Illinois Medical Center, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, BankFirst Bank, First Southern Bank, Legion's Bank, The Print Shop, State Farm Kenya Garner, Kemper CPA Group, Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, the State Bank of Whittington, the Roofing Guys, Johnston City Unit 1 Schools, Herrin Unit 4 Schools, the City of Sesser, and the City of Herrin. Garrett, great game tonight here in DuQuoin. We'll get to some of our other local scores here in just a moment, but talk about this game first. I mean, Jonathan Brown, Jeremiah Jones came up tonight for the Indians in what was an entertaining game and an entertaining finish here in DuQuoin.
It's like both teams had three guys that they really, really like to use offensively. Obviously, the quarterbacks and then a couple of other options. Nashville, you saw both of the Seatons, Carson and Carter, to go in there with Cole Stigman. And then DuQuoin. Obviously, Jonathan Brown and Jeremiah Jones always get all the credit, all the attention because they're the big dogs. But then Aiden Adams, I mean, he was awesome tonight. A lot of extra efforts from him. DuQuoin just had a little bit of that added boost being at home, 3-point difference. And, they got that big lead with the touchdown early in the third, get them up 21-3, and that's a steep comeback effort if you're a team trying to do it against a good team. In DuQuoin, you're down 18 points. It'll be tough to come back on them. But, Nashville gave them a heck of an effort, but just came up a little short. DuQuoin extended it back to a 10-point game with 30 seconds left as Brown punched it in. And all in all, DuQuoin's a really good team, 7-1. They got one more game, looking to get a home game in week 1 of the postseason. And someone's going to be pretty upset they have to play Nashville in week 1 because they're a really good team. They're going to win next week. They're going to be 6-3. Someone's going to be a little upset. Oh, we get to play Nashville because they are a team that's going to cause some trouble for teams as well.
Yeah, and they had a lot of great plays tonight. We just saw there in that recap is half DuQuoin, half Nashville, really, as far as entertaining plays tonight. And but there's one play we like to give out that's called the Black Diamond Harley-Davidson Thrillville Thrillbillies Thrilling Moment. All right, Garrett, what is our Thrillville thrilling moment of the game?
It's got to be that breakout on 3rd and 8. Jeremiah Jones down the right sideline from our vantage point. It's going to look like Nashville's going to get the ball back. About a 40-yard gain. We talked about it. Ended up leading to that touchdown drive that DuQuoin had that closed the game out. Jeremiah Jones, 40-yard carry up the right sideline that iced the game in essence for DuQuoin.
All right, let's give you a recap of this game with our Kemper CPA group by And Garrett, like you mentioned, there were a lot of great plays in this game tonight, but go ahead and give us a step-by-step recap, if you can, of the game.
Scoring in tonight's game, starting the first quarter, was DuQuoin on the board first, 3-yard run from Brown. 440 mark to make it 7-0. Then 14-0 on a 2-yard run from Brown in the second. So Brown, a touchdown run in the first and second quarter, 14-0. 34-yard field goal from Gannon Turner made it 14-3 at the half. Nashville on the board. Second half, quick scoring drive for DuQuoin again. 7-yard run from Adams made it 21-3. And then that's where we saw Nashville coming back. Big 31-yard run from Seaton after a bunch of guys were on him. He was able to break free, get a touchdown, made it 21-10. And then Nashville gets another touchdown and a two-pointer, 6-yard pass from Stigman to the other Seaton. It was Carter Seaton, 21-18, 1:59 left in the third. And then the icing on the cake, DuQuoin put it away. 31 seconds left, 2-yard run from Brown, 28-18. That's your final.
All right, Garrett, and lastly, let's go ahead and give out a player of the game. Who you got?
This one's interesting, but I am going to go with Jonathan Brown. I think you could make a case for Jeremiah Jones. I think you could make a case for Aiden Adams. But I'm going to go with the quarterback. He held steady, had a couple mistakes, but he really bounced back. Hard to overlook 3 touchdown runs that he had today. Jonathan Brown, player of the game.
All right, and let's go ahead and recap some of the other scores we have from across the region tonight. We'll start with the final scores. We've got a lot of them at this point. Flora Wolves coming out ahead over the Hamilton County Foxes tonight. They win that game 39-23. As of the latest update in West Frankfort, the Redbirds leading the Anna Jonesboro Wildcats 54-15. I have been told that game is over now, and the Redbirds took that victory. Just don't have a final score in just yet. Elsewhere across the region tonight, Benton Rangers and the Pinckneyville Panthers. At last check, Rangers with a 56-7 lead over the Pinckneyville Panthers. They're going to stay undefeated on the season. That was in the fourth quarter. Rangers will win the River to River Mississippi Conference. Mount Vernon Rams with a 44-34 lead at last check in the third quarter over the Centralia Orphans. Also quickly mentioned, DuPo 29-23 over Sparta in the fourth quarter. We just saw the final here in DuQuoin. Indians 28, Hornets 18. Indians in a good spot to take second in the River to River Mississippi following tonight's win. Carterville continuing their unbeaten season, 28-7 over the Murfreesboro Red Devils in Murfreesboro tonight. And another team that is going to stay undefeated on the season is the Johnston City Indians. They win tonight over Red Hill. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you are correct. Yep, my bad. They play tomorrow. I had that score sheet on my. They play tomorrow at 1. SesserSam, they win tonight over the El Dorado Eagles, 24-20. And then another game we were following closely, Garrett, was the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the Herrin Tigers. They ended up winning that one. Harrisburg did 14-7 over the Herrin Tigers. Fairfield Mules, as you mentioned earlier, Garrett, with a 56-12 victory over the Christopher Bearcats. And then, as you just mentioned, Garrett, Johnson City visiting Red Hill tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we will await the final score in that game. Benton and Carterville remaining undefeated on the season. And then the last game I want to recap, Garrett, is Marion Wildcats, Carbondale Terriers. Do you have an update on that game we haven't seen? Because I have 28-27.
You have my way of finding the updates. So, I mean, you're over there.
Here, I'll go to it right now, and we'll see what it's over on the Marion Star. 35-27. Carbondale now leading the Wildcats. What a comeback for the Terriers.
Okay, Aaron, so the Marion was leading that game 27-0 in the first. They now trail 35-27.
That's crazy.
What I mean, how about Carbondale? I mean, what a comeback effort! And still, obviously, some time left. There's still 8 minutes left in that
Yeah,
game.
that is remarkable. I'd say that is the craziest game of the season. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of definitions that go with crazy, but as far as comebacks go, if Carbondale ends up winning that, definitely a candidate for craziest comeback of the season here locally.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of great games again here tonight. Looked like El Dorado had a chance to beat SesserSam. I wonder what's going on. I mean, obviously Centralia's a little bit out of our region, but they got crushed by Cahokia last week. They got beat up at home by Mount Vernon tonight. So Centralia having some issues late in the season. Rams are obviously a good team, but Centralia would have been a heavy favorite in that game. But all in all, another great night of high school football in Southern Illinois.
And we'll be back next week as we wrap up the regular season, seeing two teams we've seen once this season, and they meet again. The Johnston City Indians and the Sesser Red Devils. Johnston City at home next week to round out the Black Diamond Conference play in Week 9. And playoffs TBD. We'll have definitely some playoff games for you. Not sure exactly where and when yet. Not sure if we're going to start in Week 1 or Week 2 for our playoff coverage. I know, as you mentioned earlier, Garrett, there's a lot of Week 1 games, obviously, in the playoffs. So we'll see. But until then, we hope you have a good night. Thank you for watching the WFCN Game of the Week. Thanks to our sponsors,